Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Heidi. I'm completely blind, so I don't look directly at you, but I promise I'm right here with you. So welcome to the first episode of my Middle Eastern End-of-Year Series. For the next 2 months, November and December, each Friday we will go through a portion of my perfume collection, and more specifically my Middle Eastern perfume collection. We will rate, we will rank, and we will just talk about whether these fragrances are good, are just meh, or what we really think about them. Then I plan on, at the end of talking about my collection, to have a few unboxings in December. So I hope you are looking forward to the series as much as I am. It's also giving me some time to really get to know my Middle Eastern fragrances a bit more. As you know, I've already told you, I have plenty of Middle Eastern fragrances that I still have to unbox, but I just thought, let me just pause for a bit and just enjoy what I have. So today we are starting strong because we are starting with Lattafa, and we are going to rate. I'm going to rate all of my Lattafa perfumes. I've got 12 here. So I wanted to rank them really badly, but it is just not possible for me to rank them. But I have I've placed them in different categories. Those that I will repurchase, those that I won't repurchase, and those I'm not really sure about. So I will let you know as we go along in what category each one fits and what I think of these. So let's get into it. I'm gonna put the box here. Does say. And yeah, excuse my nails, guys. It is due for a touch-up. So in the last place, and please don't feel offended, this is just my taste, my thoughts. It's not, saying anything objectively about these fragrances. It's just my subjective experience. In the 12th place is a very new addition to my collection, and this is the infamous and famous Haya or Haya. This one is a 30 ml, which I will not repurchase. Let's actually start with all the ones that I will not repurchase. It is not a bad fragrance. It smells very nice. It's very fruity. There's tangerine in here. There's also some white florals in here like gardenia, jasmine. There's chestnut in here. So the issue for me is, guys, that firstly, if I remember correctly, if memory serves me right, what I smell here is Charlie Red. I used to love Charlie Red, but yeah, it's 25 years on, and I can't say that I do like the scent DNA anymore. It is, for me, the white florals are just too strong in this one. That is what I think, because it also reminds me in a way of Rihanna's perfume Kiss, which is also very white floral heavy. So I will definitely finish this bottle, but I will not repurchase it. I cannot fault this perfume on performance, guys. It really projects, it really lasts long, but I just don't like it. There's something laundry detergent like to my nose. So the next one, oh, and I have to rate it. What will I rate it? I will give this a 6.5 out of 10. Very sorry if you like it. Okay, the next one is, let me just make sure it's the right one. No, this is the normal Yara. Let me actually go to the correct one. This is Yara Tous. So Yara Tous I will also not repurchase. This is a coconut, mango, sort of solar kind of fragrance. If you know Dolce & Gabbana Shine, it reminds me a lot of that. There's something that reminds me of Alien Goddess. It apparently was inspired by Fame by Paco Rabanne. I cannot fault this one on performance as well, guys. It projects, it lasts long. It's really good, but it smells very synthetic to my nose. Plus, I am coming to realize that mango is just not my thing. So if you like that sort of scent DNA, that Dolce & Gabbana Shine scent DNA, I think you will really like this one. But for me, I don't like it. I'm very sorry. I will wear it until the last drop. All my Lattafas I will wear until the last drop. But no, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but that mango, I think that is what bothers me. So I will give this a 7 out of 10. Very good in performance. Okay, so the next one I will not repurchase is just the normal Yara, the original. I love this smell of this one. It reminds me slightly of Shirosa 62. It's got tropical fruits in here. If I remember correctly, it's got caramel and there's heliotrope. It really smells, yes, there's some fruits in here as well. I can't remember which ones though. But it really, tangerine, I think there's tangerine in here. It smells very nice. It smells sweet. The first time I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh, I just fell in love. But the moment it hit my skin, there's a sort of a muskiness nowadays that I detect. Plus, it doesn't last on my skin at all. We are talking 1 hour here, if that. I also don't think that it projects at all. So for that reason, I'm going to give this as well a 6.5 out of 10. Right. So those are the only ones that I will definitely not repurchase. Let's go to the ones that I am unsure about. I should have organized it better so that I could just reach in and just grab it very seamlessly. So this is Amzam Gold. Now, as you probably know, this was inspired by Parfums de Mali Oriana. This is a marshmallow orange blossom scent. In this one, there's no marshmallow, but there's raspberry, there's mandarin orange. And the first time I smelled this one, I said it smells like a dusty room. Somehow I expected something fluffy, something very girly, you know, something youthful. And this for me is a mature marshmallow. It's a marshmallow who grew up and it's got some life experience. To my nose at least. I think some people will say that this one is fluffy. So it's not that I dislike it. There's something that smells a bit like pencil shavings to my nose. It's not that I dislike it, because I do like it. I'm just not sure at the moment if I like it enough to actually repurchase it. But this scent, when did I wear it? Was it July or August? Somewhere there. And when I started wearing it, it became strangely addictive. And it really projects also on me, and it lasts quite long. And there's something quite comforting in here. So I am leaning towards I will repurchase it, but I'm not 100% sure. If you purchase this, don't expect anything like marshmallow blush, you know, those cloud candy sort of scents. No. Like I say, this is a grown-up marshmallow. I will give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Just because it performs nice. I think it is quite addictive. So yeah, 8.5. So the next one I have to explain, guys, because it is one of my favorites. This is Eclair by Lattafa, right? So why would I not want to repurchase it? It's on almost all my best fragrances, Middle Eastern fragrances, my favorite Middle Eastern fragrances, all those lists. And it is absolutely wonderful. There's honey in here, there's vanilla, it smells like vanilla. There's caramel in here, sugar, all kinds of sweet things. So, and let me not keep you, I will tell you that I will give this one a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why I might not repurchase this one is because I have two others in the same scent DNA. I've got Cream Velvet by Katlash, and I've got Vanilla Voyage by Maison Arcerar. And guys, let me tell you, I fell in love with Vanilla Voyage. I find there's something in there that makes it smell more cookie-like, almost like a breakfast cookie. You know those breakfast biscuits that you get? It smells almost like that, but also like sugar and butter, and there's just something in that one. Oh, it makes my mouth water just thinking of it. That is so addictive that I'm thinking perhaps I would rather repurchase that one, because I don't want multiples of the same scent DNA. But this doesn't say that this one isn't great. It is very good. It's just been dethroned by Vanilla Voyage. But yeah, I will give it a, let's say, 9.25 out of 10. The next one, and please guys, don't hate me for this. I know so many of you like this one, and I do too. This is Nebras by, obviously, Lattafa. This is a vanilla cocoa berries. Oh, it's so nice. You see, when I smell it, it's like so nice. Slightly spicy, but very vanilla. It's not a deep, dark vanilla to my nose. There's something to my nose that almost smells a bit greenish. But my nose is probably just broken, but anyway. And there's cocoa in here, and I love this scent. I'm just not 100% sure whether I like it enough to repurchase it, but I like it. So make no mistake, I like it. I will give this one an 8.5 out of 10. So for me, it's not a bad scent. I'm just not, like I say, 100% sure that I will repurchase it. I have, is it Sensual Vanilla by Zara, that also smells like this, and I've had it for a year and I barely, you know, reached for it, and that's why I'm wondering, will I repurchase this one? And I did know this one is such a cult favorite, so I'm really sorry. And it performs very well. I will most likely repurchase it, but I can't say for sure. Okay, now we go to the definite repurchases. So let's smell this. Noble Blush. I will 100% repurchase. I haven't smelled anything so far that smells like this. This is rose milk, meringue, almond. It's a beautiful rose, but it's an edible rose. So if you are scared of rose, try this one. Try this one. If you can get your nose on this one, try it, because it's really not a powdery rose. It's not a jammy rose. It's not those rose scents that people are generally scared of. This is an edible rose. I don't know how to explain it, but it's rose milk and nut. So it's slightly lactonic, it's nutty, and there's rose. It's almost like when you would say with Turkish Delight, there's rose in there, right? But it's not like the rose is prominent. Beautiful, beautiful. It smells also a bit gourmand because of that nuttiness. It's sort of a deep rose, but yeah, like I say, don't be too scared. Some people I know find it a bit too dated or mature, but I think it's really a lovely scent. Oh, once again, the rating. I will give this a 9 and no, I will give this a 10. I will give this a 10. Okay. Then this is Anna Abayet Coral. This is a watermelon peachy scent, but mostly you will get watermelon, but not fresh watermelon. watermelon flavoring, like a watermelon bubblegum. Think that sort of, you know, those strong, sweet watermelon, but you know it's sort of a synthetic watermelon smell. Not that this one smells synthetic, it just smells like watermelon. It is so good, guys. They've done such an incredible job with this one. And this one, I would say, has moderate performance, moderate projection. It's not overpowering, but it's also not, it doesn't have weak performance. Yeah, I quite like it. Oh, a Noble Blush, by the way, is a beast. It lasts so long. So the Unhappy Coral, I will give, what will I give it? Also a 10. I want to give it a 10. I will give it a 10. Why not? It's my rating. So then we have Body Al Oud Sublime. This is an apple fragrance, but a red apple. For me, it smells exactly like a red apple. I don't even have to say much more about it. There's patchouli in here, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, there's also lychee in here, but all that I get is a red apple. So it's a sweet apple, a sort of a deep apple. It's an apple that there's no greenness in here to my nose. This was apparently inspired by Eden Juicy Apple by Kayali. This is wonderful, guys. I've worn this so many times. It projects. I've gotten so many compliments on this one. So it projects. It lasts long. It's really a very, very nice fragrance. I cannot not give it a 10. You see why I couldn't rank these perfumes. I will give this a 10. The next one is Victoria. This was inspired by Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. This is a lemon, vanilla, lemon meringue pie fragrance. Although to my nose it doesn't smell like lemon meringue pie. Many people say it does. To me it does not smell like lemon meringue pie. It smells too perfumey for that. But you smell that lemon, you smell that vanilla. It's really beautiful, but you have to like citrus gourmands to love this one. Oh, I can't stop smelling this. One of you said the other day that Delicious Bouquet smells like Delicious Bouquet by Afnan, who also smell like this. The lemon is too strong and it smells a bit like citronella. And I can imagine that some people will think that this also smells like cleaning product or citronella. But I love this. I love this. I'm going to give this a 9.5. It actually lasts long as well. Okay. 2 left. This is Kamra Dukan. This smells like cinnamon, like pancakes. But as I said, you have to use your imagination to smell those pancakes. When I open it, I just smell spiciness and booziness, and it's so not the kind of fragrance I typically gravitate towards. But I love this one. I love this one. I have to wear it again, but it's now spring and almost summer here by me. But this is really a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. But like I always say, don't think pancakes like photorealistic pancakes. It's when you use your imagination and you smell that cinnamon and you smell that praline, that it, in my mind, it clicks as pancakes. So good. There's tobacco also in here. It's actually marketed for men, but I love it. I love it. I love it. This is a 10 out of 10. And then last but certainly not least is Angam. This was inspired by Goddess by Burberry. This is a lavender, vanilla, cocoa fragrance. This is a 11 out of 10. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so feminine, so soft, so comforting. I would say proportionately that there's more vanilla in here than lavender. It's so classy, guys. It's such a classy, beautiful scent. My sister, who lives very far away from me, said the other day that she would really want to get Angom. And I said to her, I said, you know, when I think of it, I haven't heard one person ever saying that they don't like this fragrance. But of course, there's always the exception to the rule. Perhaps you don't like it. And, you know, we are all allowed to have our own opinions. We are all individuals. So, but it's just interesting that I've never heard something bad of this fragrance. It is a beautiful fragrance, appropriate for day and night, appropriate for date night, appropriate for any occasion, for work, for just hanging out, for going for lunch. Yeah, that's it. So these are my Lattafa fragrances, all my Lattafa fragrances that I purchased this year. Most of them, how many? 6 of them I will repurchase, 3 I won't repurchase, and 3 I'm unsure about. But let me just tell you that none of my Lattafa purchases, and all of them were blind buys, were fails. None of them I decluttered, and I don't think I will declutter any of them. So yeah, that's saying something about Lattafa, right? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Do you have any of these fragrances? Can you recommend any Lattafa fragrances? I would love to hear. So what I think I want to do for next week, guys, for the Middle Eastern End of Year series, is I want to rank and rate all my Cartelage perfumes, my French Avenue perfumes, and my Fragrance World perfumes, because I think it also amounts to 12 or 13 fragrances. So I'm looking forward to that, but before then I will see you hopefully on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye for now.